must have been hearing, or we are all familiar with grams, 100 grams, 200 grams, 300 grams, and all of that. So in today's video, we'll be dissecting. I'll be talking about different types of different hair grams, and also the best that is suitable for all your hair texture, straight, long, short. These are many more I'll talk about in today's video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and to my old and returning subscribers, you guys has been amazing. So in today's video, like I said in like I said earlier on, that I'll be talking about hair grams. And before we even go into details, what is hair gram? Hair gram means the weight, the volume, or the way to quantify the amount of hair that you need to make a full wig or you make a full hair. So there are different types of hair, or there are different hair grams, which we'll be talking about in today's video, and I will also be telling you the best that you need, or let me say, put it this way, as I'll be talking about the types or the weight of every gram, I'll be telling you the one that will be suitable for each hair to make a wig, or each of the best texture to make a wig. Let's start with different grams weight. We have different types. Then I will start with 100. We have 100 to 150. 100 to 150 gram. It doesn't really do much. Yes, it's just like a bundle. And although then also, before I go into that, a bundle of hair doesn't equals to a full gram, or a full, like 100 or 150 gram. Yes, a hair can be one bundle packed, but it might not be the full, or it might not be 100 gram or 150. If you really want to determine, or you want to know the accurate gram of any hair, is when you weigh it in a scale. When you measure it, you weigh it in a scale. So because they might just give you like, this is bundle, this is 100 gram, it might not be 100 gram. Yes, it might not be 150 gram, might not be up to 100 gram, but you know, I don't even want us to go into that conversation, because it's all these hair companies that will be, or that are in the best position to tell us. If they say this hair is 100 gram, it's 100 gram, so they will be in the best position to tell us that, but we'll just go with the flow. So let me continue with what I was saying. 100 to 150 gram is just giving you that light weight or light volume. It doesn't do much. Yes, you cannot really use a 100 or 100 and then, or you cannot even use 100 gram especially to even make a full wig or make a full hair. It doesn't do much. 150, well, you can still slightly use 150 to make a full wig, but it will not be, it will be very, very lightweight. So 100 is out of it. 100 cannot do much, cannot do anything for, even if you use it to make a frontal wig, it will not do much. But 150 is still okay, which I think most packet hairs belong to the category of 150 gram. That's not all, but some. So 100, it cannot make a full wig, and then 150 can just slightly, especially maybe you can use it for a bob, you know, bob, or it doesn't require you to do, you know, to use a much hair. And also 150 gram is also still okay for a short hair, maybe like from 6 inches up to 8 inches. You can still manage to use a 150 gram, but even if it's even 100, you cannot even use it, no matter what, even if it's 6 or 10 inches. But with 150, you can still use it to make a wig, and it will still come out well. That's for a short length. But you see, anything from 12 inches to up to 30 or 40 inches and above is out of it. You cannot use a 150 gram to make a full wig. 100 as well, you cannot use it. Then also we have from 150 up to 200 as well. Yes, this also will give you a light, not so voluminous full wig. And this category, most packet hairs belongs to this category, because I've said it, you know, several times in this channel, and people have asked me a lot of questions about packet hair, how many grams. Packet hair doesn't come in bundles. They don't come in grams. They come in grams. They come in bundles, and most packet hair belongs to that between 150 to 200 gram. I don't even want to go more into packet hair, but I'm just trying to explain to you that this is the category that most packet hair belongs to. So 150 to 200 gram, yes, it can still use, you can still use it to make a full wig, especially maybe with frontal. Then also for a short length hair, yes, it's still okay. Then for a coily hair as well, yes, 200 gram especially is still very suitable for a coily hair. It will give you a full wig, like, you know, very okay. That's the size. But for a straight hair, I will not really advise, especially for longer lengths. Yes, anything from 14 inches or anything from 14 inches upward, 200 gram will not be enough, or will not be really full to give you that perfect look or perfect wig, you know, volume for a wig. That's for straight. But if it's a coily hair, yes, 200 gram is perfect, you know, to make a full coily hair wig. Then also bouncy coil as well. No, you still, but 200 gram will not really, 200 gram also is also good as well. Then this one is even from, and which will only be perfect for between 8 inches up to 14 inches. 200 gram is okay. That's for coily hair. But for a straight hair, except maybe you are somebody that really likes a very scanty wig, you don't want something full, that is where you can go for that. But for a coily hair, especially for those that are buying naked hair, 200 gram, like if you don't really have the cash to spend on grams, because we know all these hairs, some of these hairs are very expensive. Although normally, if a 200 gram is really full, like in fact it will be very perfect. But you know, these days most of these companies are not really truthful with their so-called grams anymore. But let's not even go into that. Let's still work with the real, like I'm talking about a real typical 200 gram hair will be very okay to make a full coily hair wig and also a bouncy coil. Then with frontal and also with a 5x5 closure or a 6x6 closure, 200 gram will be very perfect. But if you are talking about silky straight or bone straight for longer lengths, you cannot use 200 gram. It will not be enough. But if it's from 8 inches up to 10 inches or 12 inches, 200 gram is still very okay. That's for a short length straight, bone straight or silky straight hair. So the next is 250 to 300 gram. Like this will also give you a very full, perfect and voluminous, especially for 300 gram, like very perfect, very like if you really see a good and a genuine, you know, 300 gram, 250 to 300 gram hair, it will be very full, and it will be full to the extent that it will not be suitable for all. Like, you know, it gives you that very full volume, and this is very good, especially for straight hairs, like maybe silky straight or bone straight. Yes, 250 to 300 gram is very perfect, especially for longer length. Then for coily hair, in fact, that coily hair will be extremely voluminous and full. And also, let me say this, I will not also advise maybe a very slim or skinny person to go for that kind of gram. That's between 250 to 300, because, you know, somebody that is slim, your body cannot carry that kind of, you know, weight of hair. It will look somehow, it will look so heavy and it will look voluminous. It will not really suit you. So I don't encourage people that are on the slim or very tiny side to go for that kind, for that, or small face, to go for that kind, that amount of a gram of hair. Then it's very suitable for those that are on the big side, like, you know, they are tall, they are big, they are huge, you know, their body size can carry that kind of gram. But it all depends. If you feel maybe as an individual you prefer it that way, good luck. But I am just only suggesting and also advising. So 250 to 300 gram, very perfect. Like, in fact, it's over even perfect for a full wig, especially for a straight hair and for longer lengths. Yes, like those people that are going from maybe 20 inches up to 30 to 40 inches, you need a full, for straight, you need a full 300 gram. Even for coily as well, especially for deep wave, you need a 300 gram to make a full wig. But for pixie coil as well, it will be very, very full, voluminous, especially for longer lengths. So you need 250 and especially 300 gram for longer lengths, either straight or coily hair, to give you a full wig, you know, to match, to be very perfect for you to get a 300 or 250, or let me say 300 gram, to get you that for longer length hair, either straight, either body wave, or either coily hair. Because the longer the hair, the longer the length, the thinner the hair will be. So 200 to 300 gram especially is best for long length hairs as well. Then also the last on the list is the last gram that you can also get as well is 400 gram. This one is like extra voluminous and full, that in fact after wigging, if you carry the hair, you will feel the weight of the hair. It will be extremely voluminous, and that is for those people that maybe that really like full hair. But this 400 gram, I will only suggest or advise you to use it for I won't even advise you to use it for a straight hair. You can use it for a straight hair, especially maybe for like 30 inches, 28 inches hair. Then if at all you want to even use it for a coily hair, I will suggest you use it for a deep wave. Yes, because you know you cannot compare the volume of a deep wave to a pixie coil or a kinky coil. So this particular gram is suitable for coily hair, especially. There may be a long length straight hair like 30 inches as well. Then also for coily, for deep wave especially, 400 gram will be very perfect for you for deep wave. Then also for bouncy coil, no, I will not even advise you. You can also use it for bouncy coil. So, but what I'm saying is that the summary of it all of a 400 gram will be very perfect or suitable for a longer length hair. Yes, maybe starting from 24 inches up to 40 inches. That is when you can go for 400 gram. If only you have the money, or you have the cash to, you know, you have the cash for that, because we know how these hairs are very expensive. So you can go for that if you want to do, but it's not that it will be very full and voluminous. That in fact when you wear it safe, I will not even advise people that are on the slim side or short person to go for that kind of a gram of a hair. So, or if you're on the big side and you just maybe naturally you like a very full and voluminous hair, you can go for it. So these are the grams that you need, and the best for each texture or length of hair that you want. It's just that these days, like, you know, I just feel that most of these companies are no longer truthful like they used to. Because sometimes after even wigging a so-called 300 gram hair, in fact you'll be shocked, because the 300 gram or the grams are not gramming anymore. So it just takes for you to get a sincere gram. But if you can get any of these, like according to how it should be, just follow with what I have explained on this videos for this video. So you can just, you know, use it to, you know, as a guide for you to get any of this. Hopefully, you know, like I have said, that some of this company these days, the hairs are no longer full like it used to. They have really reduced it. But if you really want to, you know, if you are lucky to get the accurate gram of all these hairs, it will be very good for you. So that's it for this video. I hope you find this video helpful and also informative as well. If there's any question you would like to ask relating to this video, feel free to ask me in the comment section. And if you want to make any contribution as well, your contributions are always welcome. So, but before you click off from this video, if you have watched to this point and you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button to join the family, and also click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. Share this video with someone might find it helpful and also informative as well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye for now.